James Dickey was born 1923, February 2nd, in Buckhead, Georgia. After high school, he went to Clemson in Carolina to play football. He soon to drop out to go to the Air Force, and from the Air Force, he went to New York and started to write advertisements as his job. Soon he began to get it out of that and start writing his own poems. And up until 1960s, he actually got poems published. I'm sitting down with one of his poems right now to read to you guys. It's called Hunting Civil War Relics a Nimble Creek. Poem when James Dickey was in the Civil War with his brother. As he moves the mine detector a few inches over the ground, making a vitally float, among the ferns and weeds, I come into the war slowly with my one brother, watching his face grow deep between the earphones. For I can tell if we enter the very battle of Nimblewell only by his expression. Softly he wanders, parting the grass with a dreaming hand. No dead cry yet takes root in his clapped ears, or can be seen in his smile, but underfoot I feel the dead regroup, the burst metals all in place. The battle's line be drawn anew to include us in Nimblewell, and I carry the shovel and picked, more as if they were bright weapons that I bore. A bird's cry breaks into three parts. We cross the creek, the cry shifts into another. Near bird and it is like the shout of a shadow, lived with an appalling close, or the soul pronouncing Nimblewell. Three tones. Your being changes. We climb the bank. A faint light glows on my brother's mouth. I listen as two birds fight for a single voice, but he must be hearing the grave. In pieces, all singing. To his clapped head, for his smiles as if he rose from the dead within green Nimblewell, and stood in his grandson's shape. No shot from the berry war shall kill me now, for the dead have waited here 100 of years to create only the look on the face of my brother, who stands among them offering a metal dish afloat in the trembling weeds, with a long berry light on his lips at Nimblewell. And the dead out singing the two birds, I choke the handle of the pick and fall to my knees, to dig wherever he points, to bring up mess, tin, or bullet, to go underground, still singing myself without a sound, like a man who renounces war, or one who shall lift up the past, not breathing, Father, at Nimblewell, but saying, Fathers, fathers,